Hello everyone. So welcome to the placement interview 2022-23 and we have with us Saksham Bhaiya. So without further ado, Bhaiya, could you introduce yourself?
So, hi, I'm Saksham. I have done my bachelor in electrical engineering and I have also done BTech honors. So, and I'm currently placed at Microsoft Research. So, I'll be joining that in July. And so, it's mostly a research-based role. So, I've not been particularly involved in the conventional placement training process, that is DS Algo and computer basics, but I've done a lot of research and that helped me in the interviews.
So when do you think one should start preparing for an interview and for the internships and for job procedures?
Yeah, so it depends. For internships, it is like you should start applying 6 or 7 months earlier, because that is when most of the people start. So you don't have to be sheep in the herd. You have to be stand out. So you have to start early, and accordingly, like this is a whole process. So accordingly, as you get rejections or as you get feedbacks, you can try to improve your skills in that duration.
You are also part of summer internship program at IIT Bhilai. So how do you think it would help us for our job procedures and internships for the future?
Yeah, so I had done research internships at NTU and Eurocom. So I had applied off campus through cold emailing. So and that is again a tedious process, and you have to start early in that as well. But regarding if somebody is trying for the jobs particularly, so they should try to get internships at a good firm, good companies, so that they have a chance of getting a PPO. So I have seen my batchmates who had PPOs, they were much more relieved than people who did not have PPOs. So that helps a lot.
So the summer internship projects. So do you think if someone is having non-academics or is not good at academics, so that projects will help him build a stronger resume for the...
Yeah, exactly. So generally in interviews, nobody sees your academics. That is basically your CGPA. Mostly people are more focused on projects. Even more than internships, they are more focused on the project that you have done. So that helps a lot. And the project should not... if the projects are kind of unique ones, they impact a lot. If you have kind of copied something just to show that you know something, that doesn't help a lot. But doing something unique helps a lot.
And we're in the interview, so what do companies generally ask, beside the technical stuff, what actually they have in common?
Yeah, so most of the interviews that I have given, they don't expect a complete answer from you. They just want to know what is the thought process that you are going through. So I have been asked questions that do not have any particular answers, but they just want to know how do I think and how deep can I go into that topic. So if you are applying for so I had in the interviews in Microsoft Research were mostly focused on research and research in computer networks. So they were kind of throwing at me some open-ended questions which did not have any particular answers, but they just wanted to know what the thinking process I am going through.
And what would be your advice for the upcoming interviews for the upcoming batches and also the coming juniors who will be facing the same dilemmas?
Yeah, so students generally face the dilemma that either they are sitting for placements and along with the placement they are preparing for some competitive exams or they are preparing for masters. So I would highly recommend that if you are sitting for placement, sit only when you are prepared, because generally what people do is they are preparing for competitive exams and in the meantime they think that they'll apply for companies and they might get some job. So that doesn't happen that easily, and as you will get rejections, you will kind of lower your confidence, and that impacts a lot, and that isn't good. And if you're sitting for placements and you have an interview maybe tomorrow or this week later, so you will kind of waste your time in preparing that instead of focusing on what your original goal is.
Thank you, Bhaiya. So I believe that would be the guidance for the upcoming batches, and thank you for your session, Bhaiya, and once again congratulations, Bhaiya.